So how does it work if I'm an investor and I want to start looking at deals from you? Do you send me a summary of the deal and then I can go assess the property on my own?
Correct. So yeah, we'll send you a CMA, comparative market analysis, and also basically an Excel sheet of a breakdown, breaking down the whole deal, so you can look at the year built, the square footage, the bedrooms, bathrooms, versus the comparable properties, and then you can analyze it yourself. You could hire a third-party person, independent appraiser, if you really wanted to validate our comps. So that's really up to the individual investor. Most of our investors, they see the black and white, and when we pull a subdivision and there's 5 or 6 homes that have sold for $100 a foot, for example, and then we show them what this house could be if it was renovated, they match it up. They really don't usually need to do that, but we're certainly open for them to look at that. One thing I'll say too is a lot of investors like to invest with me or the company is because if they are not comfortable starting, they might have $8 million in the bank, right? But they're only comfortable starting out with 50, because it doesn't matter if you have a lot of money or little money. $50,000 is a lot of money to me anyways. So what we'll do, if they want to, if they need me to put up the other 50 or 70 or 100, let's say it's $100 or a $200,000 loan, if they only comfortable with 50, I'll put in the 150 of my own personal cash, they put in 50, and we just are equal first lien holders. So nobody can get bamboozled or taken advantage of. We're just equal first lien holders, and then when the loan pays off, the title company goes, oh yes, okay, Conrad Properties or CR Lending is $150,000 lien holder, and John Doe is $50,000, and they just separate it out, and of course the interest is separated as well.
So if I'm an investor in Austin and I only want to have my loan secured by properties in Austin, can you make that work?
Yep, absolutely. We have a couple of people in Dallas right now that are only comfortable in DFW, so we only send them deals that come through in Dallas-Fort Worth. That's not a problem. We can, definitely not. We don't push anybody, right? So if we send a deal and they don't want to do it, that's okay, because we'll fund it. We don't send deals that we won't fund ourselves. We treat their money like it is our money, because we're not in it to just broker a deal and then leave. We're servicing this loan for its entirety until it pays off, so we know we're going to be on the hook for it and servicing it. So yeah, we definitely don't want to push anybody to do anything they're not comfortable with. And so that's really important. Actually, that's a good question, because money is a funny thing, right? People don't want to just willy-nilly throw it out there, of course, and with our track record, we've been doing this for lending-wise about 7 years, 18 years total roughly in the business. But with our track record, by the way, that's another important thing, is we can provide our access to our CPA, tax returns. If you want to pull credit on me, whatever you want, we can provide, because I think that's important. Because if somebody says that, at least in my book, okay, they might have the real deal going on. They're not hiding anything, right? Somebody goes, well, I don't really want to disclose that. That's a red flag for me. So with us, it's full disclosure, and we also have people that are investors that will talk to our other investors because they have had a good experience, right? So if you want to talk to other investors that have had a good experience, they will get on the phone and verify.
Could you tell me what areas you primarily lend in?
So we are in all of Texas, all of Tennessee, except for Memphis, Tennessee. We don't lend there. And then we are branching out to Florida as we speak right now. We're dabbling in that market. So those are the 3 major states that we're in. And that's probably where we're going to stay for a while. Since we are based out of Prosper, Texas, northern DFW area, we're going to always have a foothold here. And this is kind of where our home obviously is. But if there are deals that come across that maybe make sense in other states, we will look at those. But we have our attorneys review it and really dive into it, because it's not our normal.
So if I've invested in a property with you and for some reason something comes up and I really need my money back, is there any way to deal with that? Yeah,
this is a perfect question. Yeah, so we are very liquid, and we have no debt on the company. So anytime an investor needs whether it's $50,000 or they need a $300,000 payoff or $1 million payoff, which, by the way, we don't really do $1 million loans. Typically, everything's really lower than $500,000 as a general loan amount. But anyways, absolutely, we can cash out the investor at any point. No penalties, no fees. You just call us up, and if they have an emergency, you know, hey, like my daughter's, no, that's not an emergency, but my daughter's getting married and I need money for the wedding, no problem. We can cash them out, we send them a wire or a check with the prepaid interest. And all they have to do is obviously sign over the note to us, and it's like buying a car. We're taking that car from them and we pay them for it, and they go on their way and use their money for whatever they need. We're very highly liquidable where we can do that.